Hi, my name is Alyssa Wong. I'm a Shar apprentice. I started working at Shar this summer with the goal of using Shar's resources to help out the community. At the same time I started working for Shar, we were approached by the YOURS orchestra in Chicago. And the YOURS program is a completely voluntary and free music program that modeled after the Sistema project in Venezuela. We were very impressed by the YOURS program in Chicago because for every single instrument we donate, they're able to add another kid to the orchestra. And currently, their waiting list is twice as long as how many kids are in the orchestra. So we spent a couple of weeks to put together a shipment of instruments and outfits, and a number of Shar employees had the opportunity to deliver these instruments to the YOURS project in Chicago, and we were also able to interview some of the staff members. We'll be returning with another donation of instruments when YOURS at their first concert. We'll film and share the performance, but for now, I'd like to show you this interview in order to introduce this amazing group.
If you don't know about us, we're the YOURS Orchestra, and we are teaching young, needy kids in a program that was inspired by Venezuela and Sistema teaching orchestras. And it's called Sistema and started 35 years ago in Venezuela, and we have adopted their pedagogical method and brought it here to Chicago.
Our biggest dream is that one day every child on earth will have access to classical music education if they so desire to. And in Chicago we would love to have multiple nucleos. The word nucleo stands for a music school that follows the Sistema pedagogy. So we would really love to have multiple nucleos spread out through Chicago public schools. So I spent 2 months in Venezuela researching about Sistema, and I was just overwhelmed by the impact that classical music can have in a poor neighborhood, in not only the lives of the children that are playing the instruments, but each child is transformed by music, transforms their own families, and when you see whole communities are being transformed by the power of classical music. So I wanted to know how that happened. So I spent time in their music schools and just watching how they give instruction through large groups. So when the child is put in a group to learn classical music, they become part of a team. They feel they're part of something much bigger and with big purpose, and they just feel loved and accepted, which sometimes is not common to have in a neighborhood that can be very chaotic sometimes. So they are in a safe environment and having great music instruction and having a lot of fun because they are with their friends. So what we do here is that we give also group instruction, and very intense, every day in a week for 2 hours after school, and the kids are just loving it. So we're just happy that Venezuela and Maestro Abreu showed us how to transform lives of children through music, and that's what we are trying to do.
I think it's important to know that one of the creeds of our program is this is not a music project, this is a social reform project. Not everyone in our orchestra is going to play with the CSO one day, but I think it's most probable that everyone in our orchestra will learn how to be a good human being and have a great sense of citizenship and service.
And we hope they'll keep playing music for a long time.
We have seen students that had behavior problems when they first came in, and now they are completely transformed. And we have parents coming to us and saying how different they are. We have teachers coming to us, the principal, and just saying, this is an amazing thing, and I hope it will last for a long time. Every child wants to feel they are loved, they want to feel they are part of something, they are accomplishing something. And what a better example of how a community works than an orchestra. Everyone has their own duties and rights, and if not one person is working towards a common goal, then we are not going to reach our best. But in an orchestra, everybody works towards the same thing, and everybody is doing their part, and they have the means to do that. It becomes a perfect society. Thank you, Shar Music, so much.
Thank you.
Your instruments not only means that our kids will have better instruments to play, but actually means that more kids can be in this program. So thank you so much.